evening everyone, Kalla here, welcome to my live stream, glad you could make it today. Today, even more Pokémon Legends ZA with even more side questing. Yeah, it's another side quest stream, indeed, Drag, hello. Yeah, it seems like our list just keeps... I was gonna say increasing, there's technically not that many on here. I feel like there should be more than that. I feel like there's some that just haven't spawned. But I believe today we are starting with this special scanned Gimmighoul one. Did I ask how you're doing? I have lost track entirely. I have not slept very well. My brain is melting out of my ears, but not from the heat at the moment. Right, which of our 5-star donuts are we taking into this 5-star place? Yes, this. Yeah, I had a feeling I hadn't said it. Mega Power Conservation? No. Resistance to Psychic. Move Power Steel, Resistance Power Dragon. I don't really have Steel. Move Power Normal. Yeah, let's go with that one. Let's go get a Gimmighoul of our own. Catch wild Pokemon. How many Gimmighouls are gonna be here? The answer to that question is a lot. Oh, they run. Okay. So we sort of have to catch them undetected. Yeah, true. Okay. Too far away. Did that work? Man, I thought that was gonna work because it made such a thunking noise. Are we on very unlucky at catching again? Like last week? Apparently. Finally! Okay. I was going to be so upset if I didn't manage to get at least one. given how much effort goes into the special scans. That's just where I came from. Okay. I guess we just hope for a respawn? Yeah, because that's not the invisible entrance. Okay. Two. Still two. Nothing's spawned over there yet. Do we still have one? We do. It still counts as undetected if I'm just too fast for them to see. Can I try again? No. That's it for up here. Don't think I'm getting that third. No. Nope. Ah well. At least I have my own Gimmiggle. We're just gonna miss out on those 6,000 points. Right. What else have we got on the board? Because I don't remember. Shall I go actually fight this thing? I probably should. The points will be good. And I have no idea what that silhouette could be. If I'm placing any kind of a bet, is it Pyro? Let's bring that Mega Power Conservation donut. Well, I failed that bet. It was Mega Altaria. Well, it's a no, it's not a dragon. It's a fairy. Wait, I can't do Mega Gavada, can I? I don't have that Mega Stone. Or do I have it and I didn't equip it? Hold on. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna look though. Because what if it was one of the ones I recently got and I forgot to attach it? I need to order these by name. No, okay, I don't have one. Cool. I'm not a complete idiot. Now I'd like to put these back to type, please. Pokemon for this section. Hello, Nick. How you doing? Alright, let's swap for the big move. I don't think I've got the time for this. Should really see if someone else has anything good. Hey, I'm definitely not gonna make it if it keeps doing stuff like this. If we had a stone for Gouda, I think we could have done it with that. Ah. Oh well. Never mind. Do I go find a bench? Yeah, I need that Survivor. I mean, I could just go try and do some battles that are going to be real difficult. Or I could go sit on a bench until Survivor appears. Or, you know, some other side quest. Because there's clearly some that haven't spawned. There are not enough benches in this city. Zygardes, yeah, the final part of the main quest, that counts under very difficult battles. I'm gonna sleep on a bench. I also at some point need to look into the rest of those screws. Alright, anything interesting? We've got a new thing here. That is... Holucha? Uncertain. Nothing really of interest, honestly. Alright. If I definitely... There's definitely not, like, a side quest hanging around. I'm doing this at full zoom in case something is, like, covering it. Because, like, surely there's some mystery gift ones that haven't actually popped up yet. Actually, that's... Alright, let's sleep on the bench again. Aha! Now that's something interesting. Victory Bell, and that's gonna be the, Simisage. So that's at least something new. I don't wanna just wander into the distortions that don't have anything of interest for me, you know? Despite the fact that some of the things that would be of interest for me require me to get enough things for the special scan. Catching power grass. Yeah, let's go. Well, there's the Simisage. Can I just try and just get you straight up? Hey, it worked. Okay. Catch an alpha, destroy floating Pokeballs, and piles of sludge. Nope, those are rocks. That's a Pokeball. That's an alpha. I was so unhappy already. Right, so that's my alpha. Now what I... Ooh! That's the sludge. Can we do the sludge with a drill run, or do we have to do it with the water move? We have to do it with a water move. One more floating Pokeball, and also my desire to obtain a Victory Bell. Oh, a bunch of Meganiums and Bayleaves. Hello. Goodbye. There's the ball. Right, so we get to look for the bonus ball. We've got so much time to do that too. How do I get in there? Hello? Oh, I guess you gotta jump. Ah! Hanging ledges. Ah, I don't care about that regular ball. I do care about them victory bells. Well, it's just the one victory bell, but would it like to come home easily? No? Okay. Does look like there's more on the other side if I fail at this, but I did not fail. Right, okay. Bonus ball. I would like to get onto a roof somewhere. So they can see. I forgot that this roof is basically useless. It's so much of a pain to get around in this area. Wait, that might get me to the roof. No, it won't. Where on earth is that bonus ball? Oh, all the way over there! Barely. Hello Cuddly, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I thought I had plenty of time. I was wrong. I was so wrong. Let's just wait out the timer. The Bad Dreams Cruller is one we made a while back. Drag. To get to the Pokemon at the end of the DLC, which we're not going to mention who it is because we don't want to spoil. Feels like it was the only vaguely useful to us distortion. Do I just... Alright, okay, fine. I'll go try and do this. I'm still not feeling good about my Meganium. Maybe I'll build one of the other ones. It was... Meganium Embor for Ralligator. Do I have a Feraligatr yet? No. Totodile Croconaw. Do I have a Croconaw yet? No. Okay. Totodile. So let's just shift you out to this box. Okay, so on Move Multiple we can't actually do the swapping like that. Okay. Right. Totodile, evolve. Croconaw, evolve. Feraligatr got the idea for Crunch. Is that because of its bigger teeth? Feraligatr be given a Megastone. Also, Feraligatr be given a heck of a lot of levels. Okay. So Feraligatr will probably be fighting grass types for this, right? So, moves. For stuff that's good against grass, that's gonna be obviously fire, which we probably don't have access to. Let me get my list. It's fire and flying and poison, maybe? Which folder did my phone save the thing in? Here. Fire, ice, poison, flying, and bug. Okay. Right. Well, none of them here. Ooh, we can get Ice Beam. We can have Ice Beam and Ice Fang. And those might be useful because you might get to freeze things. Oh, and Blizzard. Alright, we've got Blizzard, Ice Beam, Ice Fang. Maybe Dig to get out of the way of things? Would that be a good idea? I mean, Breaking Swipe might kind of be useful. Ooh, Protect, actually. Protect might be the goer. But then I kind of like Dig because it also gives us an attack. Actually, no. Ground isn't a good idea, is it? Let's take Protect. Right, Ice Beam can leave things frozen. Ice Fang can cause a flinch or a freeze. And Blizzard can cause a freeze. Alright, let's see how tough it's gonna be. I would like to take the Trial of Water. Excellent. Let the Trial of Water begin. Right, that freezing really helped us. Well, that one was easier. Besting 3 grass-type Pokemon using only a Feraligatr is a triumph to be lauded. Marvellous! In honour of your success in the Trial of Water, and for this step towards mastering all of my ultimate techniques, I give you this TM. Hydro Cannon. I'm impressed. Keep up the effort until all 3 trials are cleared. Alright, Well, that was a success. An Ember then. Do I have an Ember? Yes. Alright, Ember. Obtain Emberite. And then Ember, obtain a heck of a lot of levels. Okay. So if we're playing against water, we want grass or electric. I feel like those are going to be tough calls for Mr. Ember. Yeah. We might have to consider secondary typings. I just don't know what we're going to be up against. I mean, it's probably going to be Blastoise. And then I'm not sure which two other starters. And Blastoise doesn't have a secondary typing we can make use of. Well, we want anything that isn't fire, water, ice, or steel. I mean, I guess we could focus on the fighting side of things. I don't think we're gonna find anything quite as useful as just being able to freeze them. Burn isn't gonna be a good option to go for. Oh, wait, we do have an electric move. Hello. Wild Charge. It's not ideal, that's basically the electric version of Takedown. I mean, maybe we just take some poison? Zen Headbutt can cause flinch. Like, flinch could be useful. Knockoff. Slaps targets held items away, making them unusable. I forget, does her stuff actually have Megastones or not? It's like, would that be useful? We could just go for like something like Double Team. Oh, we actually have Thunder Punch. Haha. Okay, we do have two. We have access to two electric moves that I didn't notice. And Thunder Punch is going to be... Ooh, Thunder Punch could cause paralysis. Alright, let's take Protect. And then we have the ability to cause poison, and we have the ability to cause paralysis. Okay. Is it going to end up being that the most difficult one for me is going to be the one for my actual starter? Right, the Trial of Fire. Let the Trial of Fire begin. Ouch. Yeah, this isn't gonna be as easy as it was for Alligator, is it? Did I get that in time to avoid the Hydro Cannon? No. Oh no! Okay, right. This plan's not gonna work. The second one's Swampert. Oh no! Okay, okay. That's not gonna work. Damn. Damn. Swampert's problem. I will try this later. Let's have one more go at Meganiums. Just to remind myself what I'm up against, because I don't think I made a note. No. Oh yeah. And because we don't have... we can't use the Earth stuff against bloody Charizard. I was lulled into a false sense of security by how easy for alligators have been. I mistimed the synthesis, didn't I? Yeah, nah. Almost, but only almost through Charizard. Alright, fine. We'll try and take out Charizard one more time. The problem is, bar me, like, spamming full restores or something, I don't see that working. I'm probably going to need to consult with the internet. Right, if we swap Ember back in there, then do that. Then do that. I'm gonna go find a bench. Yes, not the river this time. I don't have a mudkip? Alright. Ah, yes, I expected that. Will I be okay using a 1-star to go in? Nah, let's... If we use one of the 4 stars, we get like 20 minutes. Right, let's go make a 2-star or 3-star donut and come back. No. Okay, we need at least some hyperspace berries. To get a T-star. While we're here, let's do something of a refill. Donuts, donuts. Can't this whole day, huh? Just gotta go tappy 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 tap tap tap. them through the majority of the donuts. Nope, the majority of the berries again. Right. It was over here, right? Yes. Mudkips. Obtain mudkips. And points. Also points. Ah, lovely weather for mudkips. But they're not in Lumiose, they're in Hyperlumiose. Imagine rain in Hyperspace Lumiose. I imagine it would be very, very rain. Okay, there's the Panpors. More Panpors. Hey, one of my things is catch Mudkip. Don't know why I'm bringing you out, actually, Ampharos. It's a Mudkip. Actually, no, Mudkip doesn't have the ground yet. Hello, Mudkip. Third Mudkip does not wish to be caught. Alright, maybe I'll get something else as third catch. Excuse me. There we go. Right, flipping Pokeballs. There isn't one in there. I thought there's usually one up the top of here. Alright, bonus ball. We'll go to the roof so we can look at things more easily. On that side, not down that side. Hello, Carvanas. I'm not looking for a fight. I'm looking for a giant golden Pokeball. There it is. Alright. Let's get ourselves back out of here. Alright, anything else of interest? I just had a horrible thought called possibly the other side quests are stuck behind Let's Go Fight Zygarde. Alright, let's go fight Zygarde. Well, you battle Zygarde. I am not in fact ready for this, but raring to go. No, I'm not. I'm really not. There was a reason we didn't succeed at this, and I don't remember what it was. I mean, aside from Zygarde Strong. Has it been that long? Oh no. That makes sense. We have had an awful lot of stuff to do. Alright, there goes Zygarde Phase 1, which is 10%. Now we go up to 50%. And I probably have to actually start thinking about what I'm doing. Like, I don't think we're doing it this run, but mostly because I think I need to change some moves. This is an exploratory run. Yeah, this dragon. Percent farm. Oh, I've been locked from changing. That's annoying. I was gonna keep Gyarados back till we had Mega Evolving ability again. That was why. It was just like, now I remember. I got obliterated. this actually isn't bad for an exploratory run. I just want some more super effective against dragons stuff. Right, now that I know how not to get myself obliterated. Okay. So let's double check my dragon stuff. Ice, dragon, fairy. That's what I thought. Okay. What can we manage with my current team? Rex, you got access to any of those? Like a fairy move, maybe? Nope. Didn't think so. Gyarados, however, you can pick up Ice Beam, Ice Fang, Blizzard, not Outrage, because we don't really want the confusion. Twister. Less powerful than Dragon Rush. Okay. Whoop, no. Gabada. I suspect that you may not have access to any of these things. Ampharos. You have access to Ice Punch. And Dazzling Gleam. And Outrage. And Breaking Swipe. Alright. You're going to be significantly more useful than I thought you were going to be. That set's reasonably fine. Meganium. I feel like, yes, you do have access to a fairy-type move. And also Outrage. Seems like a lot of people have access to Outrage. But I don't like the idea of having the confusion. Excadrill. No, but I mean... that's fine. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling better about it. Let's go. Right now that Mega's available, let's just run for it. You're going to have difficulty hitting things again, huh? I was trying to get Gyarados swapped out. Let's remember to drop a little bit of healing. The Mega Evolve thing gives me iframes too. We can't put you away, huh? This corner, about here. Not quite. It's about here. Nope, slightly further up. No, I was right, I was right. Are we going up again? No, we're doing this again. Okay. Ah, fuck it! God damn. Training up my Pokemon was not my problem, game! Right. I'm gonna go get myself some more water. And then I will be back, and then we're going to try it again. I'm back. I don't look forward to doing this again. Wait, Dazzling Gleam wasn't an attacking move, was it? Ah, god damn it. Oh, I did worse. I just don't enjoy throwing myself at the same battle multiple times. I know other people like this sort of thing, but it's just really annoying. mean, especially when it doesn't have checkpoints. Like, if I could restart from the beginning of the phase I got up to, I wouldn't be so bloody annoyed. Ooh, let's do it on the other side, which is going to be up here, I think. Okay. Can I avoid this one by going around the outside? Yes, okay. Right, I have my method. Okay. Let's off up over there. We want to stand about here. Ooh, not quite. Oh, no, not Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch is not the thing we want to be using. Right, come on! Finally! Oh, let your Pokeball fly, okay. Regular ass Pokeball. Oh, I'm so glad I got it that time. I don't think I had it in me to try it again. Ah, I didn't quite manage to get the fist bump there. So, this legendary Pokémon has joined forces with the mightiest trainer in Lumiose. The thought of you two combining your power gives me hope for the future of this city. You should have this. It will allow Zygarde to change its form. The Zygarde Cube. An item in which Zygarde cores and cells are gathered. You can also use it to change Zygarde's form. Zygarde has 3 different forms: 10% form, 50% form, and complete form. You can use the Zygarde Cube to freely switch Zygarde between its 10% and 50% form. If its HP drops to half or less during battle, Zygarde will change to its complete form. In this form, all Zygarde cores and Zygarde cells have gathered, increasing Zygarde's stats significantly. Zygarde can Mega Evolve only when in its complete form. When Zygarde becomes Mega Zygarde, its core Enforcer move transforms to Nihil Light. Okay, nope. There we go. When Zygarde used up its strength protecting Pokemon from the light of the ultimate weapon, its parts scattered to far-off places, absorbing the power of those lands and seeking humans who would give it aid. And now that I think of it, the moves that Zygarde used when it Mega Evolved, They reminded me of Zen roots, like those used in the Alola region. But perhaps I'm reading too much of it into it. Now it falls to me to ponder. What should I do with the 3,000 years I must live? Well, is there something you want to do? There is. To this day, I yearn to create a more beautiful world, and I will yearn for it forever. I once thought that we could achieve that world by fulfilling the material needs of everyone. Now I know it's not that simple. An old proverb says it's good to feed the hungry, but better to teach them how to feed themselves. That would be the give a man a fish / teach a man to fish, right? I had focused solely on I had focused solely on what I believed the world needed. Yet I lost sight of how to make it so that people truly flourish. Thanks to what you and your Pokémon have done together, I have learned my lesson well. It is an outlandish dream, far beyond my reach. But with 3,000 years' time, perhaps I can make it real. Much like Az wandered far and wide across the world in search of Floette, I shall travel across the vast reaches in search of ways to create the world I yearn for. When people manage to meet, it is a gift. Even living in the same time and place is no guarantee. The fact that we, and so many others, met and banded together to make Lumiose a better place is something we should treasure. Barring some great change, I doubt we will meet again. But I will carry these lessons with me. Au revoir, my young friend. Hey, mission 42 complete, finally. Oh look, side quests! Damn it, they were all hidden behind Fight Zygarde. Alright. Can't believe I was right. I mean, I can believe it. It's bad news time! Listen, you won't believe this. I found a hacked Pokeball. Pokeballs can be hacked? I suppose you wouldn't know. Pokeball hacking was something Team Flare looked into back in the day. Our scientists developed a way to infect a Pokeball with a computer virus and mess with it in different ways, even render it unusable. Awful, right? Imagine what a nightmare it would have been for Kalos if this technology got out. And now, it's give you a task time. That's the hacked Pokeball. Would you believe it's got the Pokemon called Volcanion inside? I'd love to know how a mythical Pokemon that rare got caught in the first place, but I digress. Since this Pokeball's hacked, it's unusable now. I want to let Volcanion out, but once I do, well, Volcanion will be out. It'll probably be battle time. And that's your time to shine, lackey. Once I set Volcanion loose, catch it again, but in a ball that actually works this time. Let me know when you're ready to take on and catch Volcanion. Ready. Ready to take on Volcanion? Got the right Pokemon and items with you? Got the guts? Yeah, I got him. Good for you, my brave little teacher's pet. Now let's get going. It's just one minor problem. I've worked together a device that should let us wipe out the virus so we can open the Pokeball without destroying it, but... Well, since the Pokeball's got such a mighty Pokemon in it, I had to use creative methods to find a way to get the thing open. I can basically guarantee that once Volcanion gets free, you're going to be dealing with one angry, powerful opponent. But you've got nothing to worry about, because I went and called in a Volcanion expert to help us. There are Volcanion experts. I'm the Volcanion expert. I've jogged through every street in the city, so I know the quickest route here from Lumio's Press. You remember Miss Yvonne from the ZA Royale? Well, she's an associate editor at Lumio's Press. And she found a top-secret memo about Volcanion. The person who wrote this memo about the secrets of Volcanion's power had this to say. In order to cause a steam explosion powerful enough to blow up mountains, the Pokemon must have an organ with extremely high temperature that can instantly vaporize water into steam. I had forgotten that Vaporeon is water and fire. That's fine. We'll manage. They also talk about how great its power can be, enough to change Kalos' geography. In the southern part of the Kalos region, there seems to be a custom to revere Volcanion as a nation-building Pokemon. What's more, people seem to believe the steam explosion caused by Volcanion created the plane where they live. It sounds ridiculously powerful. It's true that there was once a huge mountain range in southern Kalos, until it was obliterated in a massive explosion of unknown origin. It smells like Volcanion to me. This isn't making me thrilled about what could happen when it gets out. But no matter what, we can't just leave it stuck in a hacked Pokeball. So with that, I guess it's time to introduce you to this lab's basement. It's extremely dark in this basement. Hey, Kalla, you copy? Yvonne and I are going to be cheering you on from outside the room. We would come in with you, but you know, we like staying alive. Now toss out that Pokeball with Volcanion in it. Yeah, that sure looks like one feisty opponent. Good luck in there. No? Okay. Quick ball strat is a no-go, huh? Had to try. We're in the red now. There we go. Got it. Ding ding ding! Yep, you did it! To the victor goes Volcanion. Strange how even the most riled up Pokemon will chill out once you catch it, huh? My pulse is still racing from watching you go toe-to-toe with a mythical Pokémon. If I could perhaps ask for one small favor in return for the info I provided? Would you mind letting Volcanion do away with some parts of Lumiose? Just enough to clear a nice long trek for a No! Yeah, no, that's not happening. I was only joking, of course. Anyway, I think I can get a fantastic article out of all of this. My editor-in-chief won't believe her eyes. On that note, it's time to jog back to work. Lumiose Press won't wait for me. I kind of get how Volcanion must have felt, losing its freedom thanks to Team Flare's misdeeds. Not that my gilded cage is exactly the same as being stuck in a hacked Pokeball. At least now Volcanion's got a new partner. You get to show it all kinds of interesting stuff to see and do, the way only a Pokemon trainer can. Yes, all kinds of interesting stuff, like the inside of my PC. Gotten to see some pretty neat things thanks to you and your buds too, I guess. What a ride. Now get lost, kid. Till next time, maybe. Alright, what's next? Something at Hotel Z. Ah, Naveen. Hi. Drat. Did I leave it back at home? Kalla, would you mind if I asked you for a favor? On second thought, I'm sure maybe just the person I need. And I was wondering if Hooper would be able to help with me with something. I'm afraid not. Hooper's power is not to be misused as anyone's personal errand service. But don't you sometimes... I asked Hooper to help bring my luggage here from Richizen because it would have caused a stir if I'd been seen lugging it through Lumiose myself. I'll tell you what my dear Mama taught me. One mustn't expect others to do their work for them. I suppose you have a point. I've relied a great deal on Kalla and the others. Sometimes I have to take matters into my own hands. I was gonna say, I need to take matters into my own hands immediately turns to me. Help psych me up for it with a battle, Kalla. An all-out one. I'll be outside when you're ready. Hooper and I will come watch. I'd love to see what it's like when Naveen gets serious. I mean, technically we were using a slightly different Hooper power. We were not using the ability to just move from one place to another. Just retrieve stuff. We were using it because we had to go into hyperspace Lumiose. And it was the only way to do it. Alright, Naveen, let's fight. Let's do this for real, Kalla. You're on. It's time for me to test my own mettle against one of the strongest trainers in Lumiose. Managed by Naveen of Team MZ. And Abiados. Sableye. Toxicity. Crocodile. Aegislash. Scrafty. You've always helped me out, Scrafty. This time I'll help you shine. Yeah. Guess I'm not soloing this, huh? Mostly soloing it. You're a force to be reckoned with, as ever. Knowing your strength, I had a feeling you'd win in the end. Still, I'm proud to know I can go toe-to-toe with you and give you a tough battle. You're both very strong indeed. But for all your strength, Naveen, you seemed reluctant to go back home. May I ask why? As happy as I'd be to see my sister, I would really prefer not to get another earful from my grandma. Sorry, Hensha. It must have sounded selfish after how much you've been missing your mother. If seeing your grandmother would really be so awful, it's alright not to see her. What? I mean, I just wouldn't have expected you to say something like that. You shouldn't waste your precious time on things you hate doing. Spend that time bettering yourself instead. If your grandmother accepts you after that, wonderful. But if not, you can still be proud. You agree with Ansha, do you, Scrafty? Well, I can always work on finding ways to use my skills to make my little sister smile. Even Grandma might appreciate that. She adores my sister. I'll gladly help. Perhaps I could make your dear sister some special donuts. I'm sure eventually your grandmother will ease up as she sees the care and kindness you bring. I'll choose to believe in my design skills, and that someday they'll even change my grandma's mind. It would be nice not having to feel so resentful towards her. Battling you brought me some new confidence, Kalla. I'll keep on chasing my dreams. sewing needle in hand for my sister's sake and for all my friends. Okay, next. What have we got? There. No, sorry. Right there. Oh, it's Lida. Hi, Lida. Is it time to fight Lida as well? Oh, Kalla! Hey, Lida, what's wrong? Oh, don't mind me. Just thinking some thoughts. Like about Ansha. Isn't she impressive? She made her Rayquaza dreams come true. Really? You can tell me what's the matter? Yeah. Well... I guess I'm just feeling behind. Remember what I told you about the friend I was rooming with when I first moved here? How she tried out for a talent agency and got in? And then there's my brother. Well, a half-brother. We've got different mums. What about him? Well, I've never met him or talked to him. But his name's Tierno, and he's a successful dancer. All these people in my orbit are achieving their dreams, and it's like, how come I'm not? It's okay, you're doing great, Lida. I get the feeling that I was supposed to know that name, Nick. Could you remind me who that is? Thanks for saying that, but also, like, you're a pretty great trainer, Kalla. Confidence comes more naturally when you're already doing well, you know? But maybe... Ah! Oh, right, yes! Okay. I remember who that is now. Thank you. Actually, is it the person that I'm thinking of? The person I'm thinking of does kind of look like... Yes! Okay, yep. Cool. Their hair is similar. Would you do me a favor and battle with me, Kalla? I think a good battle would help me feel more sure of myself. We'll be at my practice spot. See you there. Oh, I should have switched the guide on. The how did we get into there? Hey, Kalla, ready to battle? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, here goes. Challenged by leader of Team MZ. Kloitza. This is a bad matchup. Oh, this is a worse matchup. Rex. When did you obtain sushi, Lita? Here goes, Stormy! Shine like the star you are! Let's do the last hit with Rex. Ooh, not fast enough. My team was less prepared for Lita, given that my grass type and electric type had swapped out a lot of their moves. Thanks, Tommy. At least we showed him some of our best moves. Lita! That ruled! Karina? How long have you been there? Since right about when your battle started. Why were you two battling anyway? I've been feeling stressed lately. I thought a good battle with Kalla might help me get my groove back. You know what I think, Lita? You're amazing. Huh? You're part of Team MZ, and the crew that saved all of Lumiose. If you can hang out with someone as crazy strong as Kalla, you must be amazing. Plus, you've got something all your own. You're dancing. You and Starmie move like you share one mind. Wow, Karina, that means a lot. That stress you're talking about, Lita, reminds me of when I first took up the mantle of Mega Evolution successor. I had to learn so much about Mega Evolution, but still so much I don't know. And eventually there'll be another successor, so I have to figure out what to pass on to them. But I decided to focus on what I know for sure I can do. And that's helped me keep moving forward. That's helpful to hear. Thank you, Garina. You too, Kalla. You're a good friend. Thank you. So many fist bumps today. Glad I could help. Now I can get back to worrying about my own problem. What problem's that? Mega Revolution is even more mysterious to me now than when I first started. I wish someone would just tell me its deal. Alright, what else have we got? What else have we got? Corsatico. Vinny. Kalla, I stand before you today with a most desperate request. And I'm afraid it's a personal one, you see, I must get a certain Pokémon for my daughter's birthday. She absolutely must have a Mimikyu. I tried explaining that Mimikyu are nocturnal and perhaps not the best Pokémon for a young child to look after. She replied that if I did not get her one, she would insist I give back my precious hair tie. Yes, this hair tie is in fact a gift from my daughter. Aww. She crafted it by hand, felting Mareep wool to create an adorable work of art. It's what people know me by. It's become part of my very identity. I cannot have her take it back. Unfortunately, Mimikyu are not found in the Kalos region. But perhaps in Hyperspace Lumios. You might just be able to find one there. If you do find a Mimikyu, please, would you catch it and allow me to gift it to my daughter? Do I already have a Mimikyu? Let's check. Search the boxes. M is for Mimikyu. I do have a Mimikyu. Do you have a Mimikyu I can give to my daughter? I've got one. As it turns out, only one. But that's fine. You have my lifelong thanks for this. Mimikyu has the fairy type, making it strong against dragon types. Perhaps someday, my daughter will also grow into a fine trainer and challenge me and my Drampa. That will be a true test of my dedication, as it were. Ah, yes. You clearly are a dad. Puns and all. Thank you, Kalla, for the many ways in which you aid me, great and small. Alright, what else have we got? What else have we got? Am I out of new side quests that have appeared? I might be out of new side quests that have appeared. looks like it. Alright, let's go find a bench. We still need a survivor. Those are chairs, not bad. Yeah, we can't use those. There is a bench. There we go. Let's have a nap on a bench in the rain. That's a terrible idea. That's how to get a cold. Hey! A side quest! Talk about having a shower in your sleep. That doesn't sound pleasant. That's Magana, isn't it? At least the bottom part of it. Ah, Kalla. I hear you've been hard at work for Lumiose, as always. Since you're here, would you care to take a look at this? What is it? It's a Pokémon that was made by human hands some 500 years ago. It is called Magana. We recovered it during our redevelopment work, but it appears to be in a dormant state. If we want to awaken it, we must find a way to power its internal mechanisms. To do so would require a Megastone specific to Magana. We had asked Az to create one for us, but since that will unfortunately no longer be possible, we will have our team here at Corsatico Inc. produce the stone. Can we ask you to assist us with gathering the necessary materials, Kalla? We will require 999 Mega Shards to create this particular Megastone. Do I have that at the moment? I guess we'll find out. How good of you to come, Kalla. Do you have the necessary Mega Shards? Yep. You handed over 999 Mega Shards. Thank you for gathering these. We'll have the team get started at once to produce a Megastone for Magana. Magana's Megastone is ready. Here it is, Maganite. Please see if you can send energy to Magana using your Megastone's, using your Mega Ring's keystone. Good morning to you, Magana. Lovely to see you awake. Truly wonderful. Kalla, we hope we can rely on you to show Magana the wide world after such a long time asleep. It's got such tiny little legs on the bottom. Please take good care of Magana. You received Magana. And take this Megastone as well. I so appreciate all that you do to look after this fine city. And Urbane as well. Okay. Did any more side quests appear while I was napping? No. I was really hoping, given that that was a 3-star poison one, that it would go, hey, look, a survivor. No. Ooh. Delphox. Oh, that's in the area of the city that's really inconvenient for fast traveling to. It's still raining out. Okay, down there. So many different types. Move power water might be useful. Do we have anything for like psychic? Because that's Delphox. I've got catching power fire, which would also help. Resistance power psychic. I think catch power fighting might help, given that there's fighting stuff in there. No. We'll take the one with the catch power for the thing we're looking for. So we'll take catch power fire. I've got catch Pokemon undetected and use the catch window, so it wants me to catch at least 6 things. Well, I got one of those undetected. saw me. Window. I want to find what I actually came there for. Alright, see you next time, Nick. Didn't notice me? Yes. Did they notice me? No. Right, now I'm just looking for Delphox. I don't need to sneak anymore. Oh, that was an end, wasn't it, over there? This appears to be just a bunch of Brixons. But oh wait, okay. It was Brixon on there, not Delphox, because I don't have a Brixon. Now I do. Oh, I was supposed to use the catch window. Success! Oh, how on earth am I supposed to find the bonus ball in here? Let's actually just open that regular one. What are the chances of me actually finding the bonus ball? It sounded like you missed that one. regular one. Wait, do I have... I don't actually know if I actually have an Alolan version. Nope. Oh, there's the bonus ball! I was about to say, I don't think I'm gonna find it. Let's exit and go see what else we've got. Well, that was everything, I think, because we went round from the poison one. In that case, a bench. Hey, here's a bench. Reroll. Cragonal. Definitely a recipe for something worse than a gold. What? Doing the sleeping in the rain twice. Okay, it's only a 3-star. No, it's bad. We found normal. Yeah, let's go with that one. At least 18 hours in the rain. Man, imagine having that much rain. I haven't seen rain in so long. I haven't seen rain in so long, but I think... I don't remember ever having a hosepipe ban before. Come on, Cragonal. Into the ball, please. Seriously. Nope, not the bird right. There we go. Now I need another species and some... is there something I can knock the brambles out with that's not... I'm gonna need to revive Rex, aren't I? Snowrunt's gonna be number 3. Okay, 2 more fleeting Pokeballs. Not gonna be quite at special scan, am I? No. Can I get that one from here? Probably. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, anything else? Any more for any more? That looks like a no. Alright. It's time to find a bench, at least it stopped raining. Distinct lack of benches down by the river here. But over here, there we go. Oh, it was Finger of Ice. Yeah! I got forced off the bench! A family decided to force me off the bench in the morning. How rude. Rather a lack of inspiring things. I guess I need to find a different bench. Once again, a severe lack of inspiration. Yeah, how are we doing for number of side missions now? 195. So we've still got 3 more that haven't shown up. River's still flowing. Yeah, I mean, rivers are a nice sound. Aha! What are you? Staraptor? Whatever you are. No, I know. Is that maybe it's Tyranitar actually? Well, we'll find out next time, because looking at the time, I'm gonna call it here. So, thank you very much for coming. We actually got a lot done today. Finally took Zygarde out. Cleared a bunch more side missions. So yeah, thank you very much for coming. If you're new here and you've enjoyed your time, please consider subscribing to the channel. You can also follow me on social media, which is linked in the description box. We did sleep on a bunch more benches, that's true. The streaming schedule for the channel is found both over there on social media and over here on YouTube in the posts tab of the channel. This was the last scheduled stream of the week because I'm busy this weekend, so I will put up next week's schedule once I get back home on Sunday. The next scheduled stream should be Monday, 7 PM for, I think, finishing up Boo's Route in Mythic Love Iberian Legends. So more owl kissing. So hope to see you then, or another time. Once again, thank you very much for coming, and this is Kalla signing out. See ya! Bye bye!